FORA.tv. The world is thinking.
Well, it's clear that it's very difficult to rely on powerful Western governments to use their clout vis-a-vis China's human rights record, because they're all too eager to get the next contract or the next investment opportunity.
Other interests play in more strongly.
Other interests play in. And so, whereas we would ordinarily say, go to Washington and say, help us with Burma or help us with Zimbabwe, we can't get them effectively to help us with China because they're too interested in pursuing other goals. So, that said, there is still much that can be done in China. I think when you assess the country, you have to recognize that there's been progress not only on the economic front, the way President Carter just referred to, but also just in terms of personal liberties. People are able to travel more freely, to choose their job, to choose where they'll live, to choose where they send their kids to school, all big things. But when it comes to the effort to speak out or to organize around political activities, to criticize the government, to form a labor union, to do a talk show like this one, to even do a blog, you can very quickly find yourself arrested. And there is a real need to put pressure on China, not simply because that's the right thing to do, that these are rights that even Chinese people deserve to have respected, but also, frankly, because it's the only way that China is going to solve its internal stability problem. The biggest problem facing Beijing today is instability at the local level caused by corrupt local officials. And it's too big a country for Beijing to just order these people to stop. It hasn't worked for years. They need to, in a sense, enlist local people power and let the local population speak out against the corrupt official, bring them to court, write about them in the paper. And frankly, I think that sort of self-interested argument made to Beijing is what will prevail over time, but there are risks involved.